guys, it's Shaquana. Hope you guys enjoyed your Valentine's Day. I know this video was like long overdue. I just started back school, so I got a little caught up. Just trying to get into the swing of things. Okay, so we're gonna dive right into this. Alright, so tonight's topic is a little touchy. After I ran it by my husband, he's like, oh, you know, some people might take it some kind of way. First, let me start off by saying this video is a shade-free video. This is not to make anybody feel bad or anything like that. It's not directed or geared towards anybody specific. That's not my my style. I'm not gonna make no whole video to upset anybody. This is just one of the topics for well, this is the topic for tonight. Okay, so we're talking about commitment and like titles as far as marriage and people who are in committed relationships, specifically like for women who want marriage and for whatever reason they're still not at that point yet with the person that they love. Okay, so this is my viewpoint on this. Oh, first let me just say, excuse me if you hear a little kid in the background, you know that's my baby. Just ignore her. Act like you at my house and we're just chit-chatting. Okay, so this is my thing. If you're giving a man everything, cooking for him, cleaning after him, giving him a happy home, what incentive does he have to work towards? What is he working for? To want to marry you. You're giving him everything. I mean, this is whether you have children with the person or whether you don't. But I do understand. Trust me, I understand. If you have children with this person or you're raising children together with this person, then I know it's a little bit harder to not do things so, you know, family-like and like you're married. Is a little harder because you already kind of have a family. And let me just touch on that. If you're good enough for him to make you a mother, you're good enough for him to make you a wife. You intertwine your spirit with this person. You connected with them on a physical level, a spiritual level, to where you created another life. Really think about that. You brought another person, another human being onto this earth because of the connection you made with another person. And people don't really realize the magnitude of that, what I just said. You created life with this person. So why is it that you're good enough to bring his children or his child in the world, but you're not good enough for him to marry you and solidify your family? And you know, some people say, oh, you know, it's just a piece of paper, it's not that serious. In some instances, it is serious. Let's just say, for an example, something, God forbid, happens to this person that you're with, you're in a relationship with. And whether you have children with them or not, but especially if you have children with them. Let's say, God forbid, something happens to them. You don't know what's going to happen with their health or their status as far as if they're going to live or not, or something to that extreme. And I've seen this happen firsthand. You go, you want to know what's going on with your child's father. You want to know what's going on with the person that you love. And because you're not his wife, the doctors can't tell you. They can't ask what your input is on should they stay on life support, can you sign off on this surgery for them to live, this and other. You have to wait for their family. In a lot of cases, the person that you're in a relationship, they're closer to you than they are with their family. But then the family gets to know what's happening with the person before you do, simply because you're not their wife. And I've seen that happen before. You're literally left in the dark because you don't have that piece of paper that people say, oh, it's just a piece of paper. It does matter because there's no security. There's no security there. Your name is not anywhere on the paperwork. So to a doctor, you're totally irrelevant. Okay, well, we're going to speak with his family, and, you know, the family will let you know what's going on. And like I said, in a lot of cases, you're closer to that person than their family are. So, and that's a really unfortunate situation. So, that's another importance of being married, especially if this is the person that you love. Now, this video is not for people who have like a mutual agreement, like, okay, we both wholeheartedly we're on the same page, we're not ready for whatever reason, financial, emotional, we're just not there yet in this mutual. That this video is not for that. This is for specifically people who want to get married because they are in love with this person and they want to spend the rest of their life with them, but the person is just dragging their feet. One thing I can tell you about a man: if he wants to do something, he's going to do it. There's nothing going to be in his way. There's nothing impossible for him. He's going to make it happen because that's what he wants. And another thing, if he doesn't want something, he's not going to do it. There's nothing that you can do. Not enough good food, not enough good sex. I don't care how good you fold his clothes. I don't care if you have 3, 4, 5, 6 babies for him. If he does not want to marry you, he's not going to. It has to be in his heart. And then it goes, of course, you think to yourself, well, what is it about me? What doesn't he see in me that I'm not good enough to be his wife? But we're just doing a song and dance. We're living together, or, you know, we're shacking, you know, but he doesn't want to do it. And it doesn't necessarily mean anything's wrong with you. Maybe he's the one with the problem. Or maybe he just has a fear. Maybe he's seen people's relationships fail or marriages fail and he's just fearful. Or maybe he's just scared of the pressure because, you know, the husband is supposed to be the provider. And that could be a lot on a man. But then you still have to ask yourself, what's the point in marriage? You marry somebody because you cannot fathom spending the rest of your life with another person. So if the person is dragging their feet and seem like they don't want to get married, I wouldn't help but to think, okay, am I not the person that he sees? Why is he still unsure after all this time that I've proven myself? Well, get out of that I've proven myself to him. I've proven to him that I'm a good woman. How about he needs to prove himself to you now? Is he going to be a good husband? If he could commit to having babies with you, but he can't commit to being your husband, what's so bad about it? If y'all doing everything else anyway, if you're giving him everything that a wife would give a husband, why can't he marry you? There's no reason, unless he has reservations in his mind. And again, that doesn't mean that you are the problem. And not to get so personal, but as far as benefits is what I'm saying,